As we end our 10th week working remotely, I would like to speak with you directly. A lot has happened in the recent past few weeks. The decision on the Leaving Cert was made, and this has helped us with our planning for next year. The schedule for opening up of the country has been issued, and the returning to work protocols have been announced, and we're working through those here on campus. Exams will be completed on the 23rd of May, and the progression and awards boards across all departments will take place from Tuesday the 9th of June to Thursday the 11th of June inclusive. The Academic Council are discussing how the academic programme can be delivered for the 2020-21 academic year. In opening up the campus again, the general principles will apply. Health and safety of all staff and students is a priority. So not everyone can come back on campus. Remote delivery will continue unavoidably. We will need to provide for small class groups only on campus. Maybe lots of small groups, but small they will be. As an institute, we must look at how we can reopen our doors. We have many people working on how we can get back on our campus and get the campus up and running, and we will do so cautiously and when we are ready. I would like to share with you the following plans to get back on campus. We have a task force group working on the immediate plans for how we can best deliver lessons under COVID restrictions, and a second task force working on the long-term plans over the next few years. There's a team looking into the practicalities of safe return to work and to implementing the government return to work safety protocols. The 2021 academic year will commence as usual on the 1st of September. Students will commence learning on the 28th of September. Conferring will happen online at the end of October. When we do come back on campus, we won't be returning to normality. We will have to do many things differently. We will need to keep our distance. Throughout the day, no matter what we do, we will need to keep social distancing. We will have to look at how we can safely share office spaces. We won't be able to gather in groups, and we will need to stagger our breaks. Even when we return, meetings will still have to be held online or over the phone. Health and safety is the responsibility of each individual, so while we will be providing cleaning services, each of us will need to maintain our personal hygiene and be responsible for cleaning our own spaces and devices. None of this will be easy, and many things will be unachievable because of these restrictions. But we must look towards reopening our campus and adapt to the new reality until this passes. Already I have witnessed many ways our colleagues have adapted and thrived during this time. Our virtual open day attracted many students last week, and I congratulate the marketing team and all the staff who took part. Thank you. We had our first Corona Viva this week, and I'm very pleased to inform you that Stuart Rathborne successfully defended his thesis online and will be awarded a PhD. The Faculty of Business and Social Sciences are setting up webinars for local businesses and how they can reboot themselves when restrictions are lifted. The Careers Office are starting Wednesday webinars to help students start careers. So these are just some of the examples in recent weeks. Everyone has continued to work as best they can and have helped deliver the best possible results under the circumstances. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the many volunteers who have stepped up during this time. IT Sligo was the first to answer the call from the HSE and did so with great enthusiasm. For the past 2 months, 99 volunteers have given their time to help and support our community. The Faculty of Science produced enough reagent for the HSE to continue tests until supply lines could be re-established. We supported alone in online training of their public support team. The estate staff maintained hygiene standards on campus, so anyone who had to come back on campus could do so safely. Jeanette Gillen has kept the incubation centre running to support companies there who are working on COVID-related products. And members of the Faculty of Engineering and Design joined with colleagues in the Faculty of Science and with researchers and PhD students and our Students' Union to produce face visors and ventilators, answering the needs of the HSE and frontline workers across the region. This week, we heard that the supply of these face visors is no longer needed, as suitable suppliers have now been sourced by the HSE. And the HSE, nursing homes and care centres are really appreciative of what we have done in bridging the delay in their normal supply lines. Another group that was particularly appreciative of our face visors was the Garda Síochána, and we have at this stage supplied the force all across the northwest. So as they pack up the PPE production line at IT Sligo, we thank those staff and students for their dedication, devotion and time during this crisis. And the work on the ventilators still continues. I'm in no doubt these efforts will have saved lives, and IT Sligo can be proud of how we answered Ireland's call during this national crisis. We now must plan for a different future. It won't be the norm, but we must use our ingenuity and resilience to ensure our students receive the exciting and new learning experience they deserve. With the help of you all, we will be open for business this September. We have a proud tradition of meeting the educational needs of the Northwest, both on and off campus, and we will continue to play our part in supplying the talent pipeline for our businesses and in educating the current and future workforce. Until then, I ask you all to stay safe, stay home and look after each other. Thank you very much.